Oh my god, wait, look at the sky! You guys wanna know something cringy? When I was little, I wanted to... I know this is gonna sound stupid because I'm pretty stupid, but when I was really young, I wanted to study the stars. I wanted to be like an astrologer or something. I would always look up at the stars, and I really wanted to get a telescope so I could look at the stars and the moon and stuff, right? But I was too poor. We couldn't ever afford to get something like that, so I never did. I used to have a room that I had like all the wallpapers I put on the walls were like the different planets in our like solar system, and it was like it would go like across the whole wall, and then on the ceiling I would put these like glow-in-the-dark stars, so then at night it would, to me as my tiny child brain, I'd be like, oh my god, I'm in space. This is so cool. I also would like look at the stars and like try to make patterns with the stars, even though I know that's like stupid, but yeah. And then like, even though at that time I didn't know any of the actual like star signs, right, I would like make them up myself, and I'd like see patterns in them. So then I remember if I would go to like my cousin's house, which was like really far away from where I lived, I'd have to go on like a really long car ride, and during the car ride it would always be like normally near nighttime, and I'd look out of the car and like up into the sky, and I try find like the stars that I like made up in my head, like the patterns. And then when I did see it, I'm like, ah, even though I'm getting so far away from home, the stars are always the same. So it gave me a little bit of comfort, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's a big reason I like Mona from Genshin. It's not just her design. I like astrology, so I think it's cool. I think it's really, really cool. It was like one of the only things that gave me comfort when I was younger. You know, it's actually really strange, but I don't think in my like 7 or 8 months of being here I've ever talked about my like for stars and astrology when I was younger. I don't remember a time where I've actually talked about it, unless I'm remembering wrong, but I don't think I actually have, somehow. I guess it just never got brought up. I'd rather be in the ocean than on the stars. Both very scary. It's not really, I don't really want to be on the stars or anything. It's just, I like looking at the stars. I always thought they were really cool. You know what? I also, a big part for me, liking stars, was there was this program called Beyblade Metal Fusion. It like rekindled my joy. I guess I like astrology and astronomy. I think it's just anything to do with stars or anything like that. Because that show, like all of the Beyblades were named after like whatever the fuck they're called. It would be like Gemini, stuff like that. It was really cool. Yeah, same. Me too. Yeah. I love stars. Looking at the stars. Yeah. YouTube space movie. Yeah. I wish I had a telescope.
Telescope?
Yes. To look up at the stars. But I don't have. Sad. One day I will buy so I can look at the stars.
できるのか。
But I think space is so pretty. So kirei. Kirei?
綺麗。あ、綺麗。
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you, Telescope Fund. Dude, yes. Please give me Telescope Fund. I will buy a telescope. And then I can look at the moon. I've always wanted to look at the moon, actually. Because you can kind of see the moon. Like, if you zoom in on, like your camera, you can kind of see the moon surface. I want to see it really clearly. I really want to. Thank you. Take this money to help pay for a telescope and look up the stars anytime. Yes. I want to look at the stars and I want to see, like, you know those stars that, like, are exploding? I don't know what they're called. What is it called when a star explodes? It's called something. Like, it's got an actual word. Do you guys know what is it nebula? Or is it, or supernova? Supernova. I want to look at those. Yeah. I want to look at that. It's so cool. I think galaxies are beautiful. I don't know. I want to, like, fly through the fucking galaxy and just, like, observe all the stars. I don't know why. I want to go to Lapland. It's basically, like, a place that's, like, really snowy, and you can go on, like, these reindeer rides and shit. It basically looks like Santa place, right? Everywhere's snow and stuff, and they have this really, really nice, like, romantic, like, room. It's like an open ceiling, right? So, like, the ceiling is, like, see-through, like, glass, I guess, and it's in an igloo. So it's like a glass igloo, but only the top is glass. So at night, you can look up into the stars, and you can see, like, all the stars in the sky while you're, like, laying in bed. And, I don't know, I've always wanted to go. I never went before, but it's always been a dream of mine to go one day. If I ever get in a relationship, I want to take that person there one day. I will literally pay for the whole trip. I just need someone to go with me. Like, that, like, I don't care. I know it's expensive as fuck, but I don't care. I just need someone to come with me, and I'll pay for all of it, because I just want to go, man. It looks so good. But I don't want to go alone, because that's just sad. Do 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 do.